What's up, guys? Noah here with NB Explorer. I just got this package from Bullet Point Mounting Solutions. This is not a sponsored video. I just was doing some research. Really liked Bullet Point. They seem like a good quality company. But anyways, just got this package in the mail. It's their Rubi Grid mounting system. And now this is going to fit on all your third gen Tacomas. So 2016 through 23 should all be the same. So now on Bullet Point's website, I believe they offer this kit in a few different configurations. I opted to get the one that comes with the phone mount and their action camera mount, GoPro mount. Additionally, I purchased these two RAM balls separately. The kit comes with two of them, but I plan on having quite a few different things mounted on my dashboard. So I went ahead and bought two additional 20mm RAM balls. So now opening up the kit, like I said, this is their Rubi Grid rail. So it comes with a nice sticker, little pamphlet there. I'm gonna put this in there so it doesn't blow away. So here's the mount itself. It's made from aluminum. Seems very high quality. It's pretty heavy. So this is pretty much your mounting surface. You mount your balls to this, and then you mount whatever gear you want to the balls. Comes with that. We got our GoPro mount, got our phone mount. Again, these feel pretty high quality. This is all metal, it's not plastic or anything, so it feels pretty good. Two additional balls, which are the same as the ones I ordered separately. Comes with a little extendo arm. And then, which is really nice, it comes with all of the tools that are necessary to install this. So let's get inside the truck and I'll kind of walk you guys through how the installation goes. I've never done this before. There is a little bit of drilling required, but all in all, doesn't seem like too bad of an installation. So let's jump inside the vehicle and get started. All right, guys, so here we are in the truck. I'm in a 2020 Tacoma. But like I said, all the third gens should be the same. They're all the same inside. So here's our mount here. And it gets mounted right up top. You guys know the drill. For me, at least, this was kind of the only option. I didn't want something in the cup holder or in the vent blocking the airflow. I didn't really want a suction cup on the windshield. So this system is going to allow me to, mount my phone up there. My radio won't have to be in the cup holder. My phone won't have to be in the cup holder. I can mount a GoPro up there, whatever else. So to get started, you kind of have to just center this by eye. There are pre-drilled holes in the bottom. So you just kind of want to get this centered. And then we're going to go through with a marker and just mark each hole. Before we do that, I am going to go ahead and undo these three screws up top and kind of pop this top piece off. This way I'm able to fit a marker down there. So I'm going to pop that top piece off and then we'll go ahead and mark the holes. Okay, so I went ahead and used the provided screwdriver. I just took out these three screws, just stuck them in the cup holder so I don't misplace them. But now this top part comes right off. This bottom part is actually what gets mounted to the dash. So now we're going to go ahead, grab a marker, get this where we want, pretty centered with the screen, and then go ahead and grab a marker, and I'm just going to mark all of these holes. So I just marked all the holes. I just used a pen. But now, the fun part, we have to take this off, which I've never done before, and with my luck, I'll probably break a clip. I hope not. So I'm just going to be really careful. So I believe what you want to do, you just kind of pull. Oh, wow. That just came right off. That was actually not bad at all. It's the first time I've done that. But now, so we want to take this piece and we want to check, make sure our holes don't interfere with any of these clips here. So we're looking good. Looks like we're going to miss all the clips. So now I'm going to take my drill and the 1/4 inch bit that's provided and just poke through each of these holes. Okay, so I got all of the holes drilled. Not too bad. That bit. It's nice and sharp, so it went right through this plastic. So now what we're gonna do, grab our bottom bracket, and in the bag of tools, we are gonna grab our screws and our nuts. So we are looking for this bag. We got a screw that's Phillips on one side with a nut on the other side and this washer. So we're gonna take our bracket, line it up with the holes. It only goes one way, just like that. So as you can see, all of our holes line up perfectly. And now we're gonna go ahead and nut on the bottom. So nut is gonna be on this side, Phillips head on this side, and we're just gonna tighten down all of the holes. So all we're gonna do is take off the nut, which is very hard to do with one hand, just like that. Set that aside. Try not to lose these in your seats. And then all we do is find a hole, and it should just push right through. And now we stick out on the other side. That's where our nut's gonna go. So you're just gonna do that for all of them. So I'm just hand tightening them for now, and then once I have them all in, there's a little wrench provided, and I'm gonna go ahead and tighten them down. So FYI, when you're doing this, like I said, be careful that your holes don't line up with the clip. I'm very close, but I am able to get the wrench on there, but any closer and it might not have worked. Looks like I got maybe 1/8 of an inch of room to spare. But yep, this is my last screw I'm tightening, and then we'll go on to the next step. All right, and when you're all tight, it should look something like this. So now for the next step, we're gonna go ahead and set this aside and pick up our actual mounting rail. And we're gonna grab our balls. We're gonna grab our balls, guys. So these are pretty simple. You're just gonna take that nut off, get it where you want it, put the nut back on from the bottom. There's an Allen wrench provided. So yeah, just go ahead, put your balls however you want. I gotta stop saying balls. Put your mounts wherever you want. The reason we're doing this now is because once this is on top, there's not really going to be room to get to the nut underneath. So we're going to do it first. And then once everything's on, we're going to go ahead and screw that back down with those 3 screws we took out earlier. So just got the first one on here, and make sure when you're doing this, you have the washer on the bottom in between the nut and the plate. I'm going to do one on the left, one all the way to the right. I'm just realizing I'm going to have to bump this one to the right a little bit because I'm blocking the screw. But yeah, I'm going to do one on the left, one on the right, and then 2 in the middle. So I'm doing the second one here, and I would recommend try and get them snug, and then you can kind of move it and then lock it down. Makes things a little bit easier. Alrighty guys, so we got all 4 of our mounts on, and now we just have to reinstall this top rail onto the brackets. Alright, so I just kind of lined this up. I lined the vents up, and now I'm just going to give it a push. And wow, yep, that's nice and that's in there. So now we're going to take our top rail and line up those 3 holes with our 3 brackets, like so. And then we're going to grab our screws that we stashed here earlier and just go through and put one in each spot and secure it to the bracket. All right, guys. So there you have it. Once you get those 3 screws tightened down, this thing is solid. Feels very sturdy. I don't think it'll have any trouble holding up whatever you decide to put up there. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and go check out the channel. For those of you who don't know, this is a brand new truck to me, and my buddy Ben just purchased a Chevy Colorado, and we're kind of doing a little build series on those. We have a big trip out west coming up. We're going out to Utah, and we're going to spend a couple weeks in the Utah desert, and it's going to be awesome. And we're going to build these trucks to be, yeah, kind of overlanding vehicles with the rooftop tent and everything. So yeah, go check out the channel. We should have a few videos up by now. And yeah, thanks for watching.